Hello fellow coders, welcome back to our coding journey. Today we are going to tackle a classic problem from LeetCode. From LeetCode problem number 151, reverse words in a string. So let's understand the problem statement. We have given a string S. Reverse the order of the words means we have given a string. So we only have to reverse the words like last one become the first. So note that S may contain leading or trailing spaces means that it may contain spaces. So the words are separated by space. So or multiple spaces between two words means that there can be multiple spaces when between two words like here, but we only have to return reverse of words. Let's take this example and understand how will we going to approach this problem. So we have given a string, so we have to separate the string into words and separate the string into words and create a string that stores only words on the item. Let's see what I am saying. We have to convert this into this kind of array which are separated by one space, means that we have to convert this string into this kind of array. Like first element is the first word and second element is the second word. Right? We have to convert the string into a string array and we will iterate the each word from the last. We can use decreasing for loop for that. So we just have to use a decreasing for loop to append a new string into our string builder. So we will start from here and add this into string builder, then this, then this, then this. So our new string would be like this. So we needed a string builder and we have to use a split method. As you know, a split method, we have to give this an argument, a space and plus, because split method returns an array, so we can store it on an array words, right? So we have to as we read that there can be multiple spaces, but there can be multiple spaces, but we only need that one word. So that is why we have added that plus here. So let's dive into the code that you can understand clearly. So as I said before, we need to convert that string into a array. So we can use, first we have to need a string array. As we know, split method returns an array. So we take argument which are the strings are separated by, so it can be take multiple spaces. As we can see here, there can be multiple spaces between words. So it would create an array and the array would store in the words array. So we need a string builder to create our new string. Right, so we have created a string builder. So as we can see, our array is our string array stores the value like this. So just we have to iterate each words and add into the string builder. So it's simple, right? We just need a for loop which starts from words dot length -1. I should be greater than equal to 0 and I minus minus, because it is a decreasing for loop. So we have to append that word. Append what? W words dot chart I. Words of I will give you our words of I will give you the last word, because it is starting from word dot length -1, means the last word, which is blue in this case. So we need to add extra space because the array only store the words, so we have to add a space here. And lastly we have to return our string. Simple, as we can see, but there is one problem here, because if you add last space, so it would add one more extra space here. So we have to use one method for that. For if you don't believe, let's run it, then you can see what I am talking about. See, there is an error. We have to do dot to trim function. We have to use trim function for that. Or so this should be run. Let's see what is the error here. Oh, probably because it's a array, not a string. Correct, right? So see, if I don't use this trim function, it will add an extra space on the last word. See, it is adding an extra space, but we don't need that space, so we have to use dot trim function, which deletes the extra spaces, as we can see. Let's try to submit the code. So as we can see, we have submitted the code. So let's talk about the time complexity of the code. So time complexity of this code is big of n, because we are iterating through each word only one time. So the time complexity of this code is big of 1, and we are creating an array which taking an extra space. So the space complexity would be big of n, because we are storing the words in that array which is taking an n space. So right, alright, that wraps up the solution to LeetCode problem 151, reverse words in a string. Remember, understanding the problem is the key, and breaking it down into smaller steps make it easier to solve. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more coding tutorials. Happy coding. Peace out. Thank you.